Hi Aries, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your November 2019 love reading. This reading is going to be for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, then all my information will be in the description box below. Again, can I just add that my sister Nikki K has got a YouTube channel entitled Beyond Astro K. So if you are interested in that, then please go and check it out. The information will be in the description box below. If you hear fireworks in the background, Aries, it's because today is the day of Diwali, okay? So it's a beautiful celebration. Please don't be alarmed, okay? And please don't be distracted. So let's get cracking on with your reading. The first question that we'll be looking into, Aries, is we'll be looking at your energies and what you will bring into the month of November. I mean, I've done this spread already a few months back and it was highly successful, so I'm going to bring it back again. So what energies will you be bringing into the month of November 2019? Okay, so the first card you have, Aries, is the Empress. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. I feel with the Empress card, Aries, you want to birth something. You want to nurture something. Some of you could actually be pregnant at the moment, but I feel more than that. Some of you want to recreate a relationship with somebody, is what I'm getting here. You know, some of you are thinking about starting a new relationship with an individual, and some of you could be waiting on the sidelines like, when is it going to happen, sort of thing. Some of you are viewing somebody as a potential husband, a potential wife. You know, some of you could be looking at somebody from afar and visualizing and thinking, you know, that person will make a great girlfriend, or, you know, that person will make a great husband. But I do see an element and feel an element of admiration here. Looking at someone from afar, having some sort of undying love for somebody, but not really, for some of you, not expressing this love. So this could mean that for some of you, this is a hidden love. This is a secret love. You haven't expressed this to this person. You know, for some of you, this person could be a friend, okay? Because this reading is a love reading, so it's for potential relationships that could develop and also existing relationships, okay? And I feel like, and situationships as well, Aries, all right? I feel like there's someone that you do have your eye on, and you want to create something with them. I'm getting a strong emphasis of admiring someone from afar, you know. And for others of you, this could just generally mean that you want to go into the month of November with your partner. You could be dealing with a Taurus, heavy Taurus energy I'm feeling, but I'm feeling more so you want to go into the month of November with a heavy dose of love, an outpouring of love for your partner. Like there's some sort of love that's going to be rebirthed between yourself and your partner. You want to recreate something new. Some of you want to maybe try for a baby, but I'm feeling more than that. It's almost like I'm getting a sense of you could feel yourself from now until the ending of November as falling back in love with your partner, trying to recreate the good old days with a partner. Some of you could be married already as well. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Let's take a look at the other card and see what we have for you. All right, so we have like attracts like, and it's number 2. Some of you could be dealing with Cancer. Some of you can have Cancer in your chart. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Now, for some of you strongly, with the Empress card and the like attracts like card, 2 very beautiful cards, I must say. I definitely feel a sense of you wanting to recreate something with a partner. All right? Maybe in the past, you may have felt there was a lack of love within this connection. You may have felt as though you and your partner were not on the same wavelength, right? And I feel that there's a heavy emphasis of, we're going to make this work, or I'm going to make this work. I need to be more giving. I wasn't as loving as I could have been towards my partner. You know, maybe you were holding back in love in the past, right? And you may have thought to yourself, by holding back would make your partner express love to you. You know, when in actual fact, it made your partner mirror you, is what I'm getting here. So now some of you may have come to this understanding of, you know what, that didn't work. If I'm more loving towards my partner, they're going to be more loving back to me. Hence why I feel like you want to recreate something again with your partner. You know, have some sort of brand new beginning. I also feel, you know, for some of you that are single, whoever this person is, could be a Taurus, could be a Cancer, you get a sense of, this is the one, I've met my match. And some of you, this could be a friend that you've been admiring from afar. This person could have fire in their chart as well. But I feel more so this is heavy Taurus energy. Okay. But I feel on your side, because this is how you feel in the now, or whenever you listen to this for November, you have seen that, or find, or feel that this person is your ideal match. You know, you feel as though you mirror each other. Some of you may have felt like, I've waited my whole life to meet somebody like this. We just click, we get on. And some of you, if you're male listening to this, would like to impregnate this individual. Or even if you're a female, you may, you know, feel as though this will be the perfect person to have a child for. You know, some of you could have Cancer moon as well, or Cancer in your chart. There's a very maternal and earthy quality to this connection, like you want to give birth to this person's child. Some of you have children with this person already, and some of you feel like we need to make the situation work because we have kids, and not only do we have kids together, I actually love you and I actually want this relationship to work. So I feel for you, Aries, going into the month of November, I'm getting a brand new leash of energy, as well as, you know, wanting to recreate an existing relationship, wanting some sort of rebirth of an existing relationship. And, you know, for some of you, admiring someone from afar and feeling as though that you've met your soulmate, feeling as though this person is the one. You know, we get on as friends. We have the same similar personalities. Some of you may work with this individual, especially if you work like in some sort of creative field as well. So some of you feel like you can connect with this person on a very creative wavelength. So some of you could be artists, or, you know, you do something within the creative field, and you just feel like this person is the one. They get you, you get them. You like the way their mind works. But there's still an element of, for those of you that are single, not wanting to express this to this person, wanting to watch them from afar. Almost like you want them to telepathically know that you have these feelings for them. And you want to keep this feeling to yourself. But I do get a sense that there's some sort of wanting to have a child with someone as well on your part, Aries. So some of you could be going into the month of November with a lot of passion, you know, wanting, some of you may find out that you are pregnant in the month of November, but going into the month of November with the energy of, you know, I want to, you know, I want to reproduce with you. I want this. There's a heavy energy of, there's a sexual energy here, but it's a very earthy, I feel, wanting to connect with a partner, wanting to, you know, reproduce with a partner. A lot of passion here, a lot of sensuality. You're going into the month with a lot of passion and sensuality. Very subtle as well, especially if you are single, but you'll be sending that sort of sensual energy towards the person of your interests. Okay, let's see what your person's or potential person's energies are going into the month of November 2019. Sorry. Okay, so we have the Hermit. So this is opposing your energy is what I'm feeling here. And I said 2018, so some of you could have been seeing this person in 2018, okay? But 2018 could have been a very important month for you. Or year for you. I feel like this person is very, very private, whoever you're dealing with. Could be a Virgo, okay? So they're opposite to your energy. You might be more outgoing. They might like to stay indoors, okay? But I feel like this person is very spiritual. And if you are with this individual already, if you are seeing this person, if you're married to this individual, this person has got a very grounded energy whereby they just want to stay at home. And they too, this is for you Aries that are married or in a relationship with this individual, they too want to it's almost like they want to get back to bases. They want to shut out the world in regards to your relationship. I'm getting a heavy sense that for my couples, there's a heavy emphasis of, because it's winter time, so people generally do want to stay at home, right? But I'm getting a heavy emphasis that there's a energy of wanting to birth something, you know, resurrect a relationship, work on a relationship behind closed doors, or work on, I feel a heavy emphasis of wanting to start a family with each other, and both parties being on the same wavelength. Because the Hermit to me is someone that likes to keep indoors, likes to shut out the world, yes. But I feel like if this is your partner, they want to shut out the world, but not you. So they're on board with this idea, with this plan, whether it means to try for a child, or whether it means to, you know, ignite the passion within the relationship. They realize that there was something missing. There has been something missing. You both weren't getting on. But maybe in the past there was other people involved, or maybe in the past situations got involved, i.e. work, you know, children. But now it's like, okay, we have to, you know, get back to basics. If we want to make this work, we have to shut out the outside world, is what I'm getting here. Some of you have a Venus in Virgo as well. I feel for my single Aries that you may connect with somebody that hasn't been in a connection for a long time. This is a person that likes their own space. This is a person that has been single by choice, because it's almost like I'm getting a sense that this person is on a spiritual journey. They feel as though there's still so much that they need to learn about themselves, and they haven't quite connected with anyone yet until they met you. So you sparked some sort of light within this person. They're not quite willing yet, or they may not be quite willing yet to open up entirely towards you. However, there is some sort of interest in you, but they're not going to give you all. So this person is still going to be quite reserved and hold back, but they may want to connect with you intellectually or spiritually. You know, you may meet this person when you're out and about on your travels, or at some sort of church or center, is what I'm getting here. But I feel more so that you may find that your connection with an individual is not as because I feel like your energy is going to be very fiery and passionate, and this person, for my singles, is going to be very cool and controlled, and it's going to make you feel like, whoa, like what is this? But this person is a very highly spiritual person, And not to say that they haven't had that sort of energy before in the past, but I feel like the way they are in their life right now, they are more concerned about connecting with self, keeping people at a distance. It's almost like they're on some sort of spiritual journey, and I wouldn't say they don't feel that way inclined, but at the same time, but I would say that their mindset is not on anything very passionate or sexual. They want to connect with someone on a spiritual level. They want to talk about the universe. They want to talk about, maybe astrology, or they want to talk about emotions and, why people do things the way they do, psychology. Is what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see. And we have be authentic to who you are. So this person, like I said, if you're dealing with, if you're single and you meet this person, or if you have this interest in this person, it says you are asked to be real and true, portraying to who you are and how you feel. So like I said, this person is on a sort of wavelength whereby they want, because they are on their journey, and they feel as though they are authentic and they're learning to be authentic. They want to connect with someone that is as authentic as themselves. So they don't want to take things as on, on a surface-based level. They want something that is spiritual, So if you are single and you're, you know this person already, and they're a Virgo, or they're a Sagittarius for some of you, they are very in tune with themselves. And it's almost like I get a sense of, I've been there, I've done that. In the past, yes, they were very playful. They may have had a lot of relationships, not for all of you, but they may have no strings attached relationships whereby there was nothing grounding about relationships, but they yearned for someone that they can connect with on a spiritual level. At the time, they didn't know that, but this is why they always fled relationships before things got too deep. They didn't want to be caught, because they knew within their hearts of hearts that whoever they were connecting with in the past, especially when they were younger, it wasn't going to be for their soul's growth at that time. They thought they could have, at the time they thought they gained what they had gained from the relationship, but they were not to stay permanently. So they kept moving forward, going out with different people, or maybe periods of time of being single, but they yearned for that spiritual connection. Sometimes they spent periods alone, feeling as though they will never find, someone that they can connect with on a spiritual level. This person's very, very deep, okay? For others of you, I feel like if this is your partner wants to go into they want to connect with you spiritually now. Yes, they enjoy that passionate side. Yes, they enjoy that playful side that you both share, but they want you both to be able to connect mentally, have deep conversations, because maybe before in the past, because you both led such busy lives, they felt as though they were unable to connect. You were both unable to connect. But now you're given a second chance to make this relationship into something that it couldn't be before. So this person is intending on spending a lot of time with you alone. So if you've got children, this person may decide to, make arrangements for a family member or someone to look after the children so that they can wine and dine you. It's almost like they want to get back to bases. They want to, maybe take you out. They want you guys to get back to how things used to be, being very playful, carefree. They want to take care of you. They want to serve you. Could be dealing with a Virgo. But I feel more than that. They want to be able to connect with you mentally. So some sort of deep conversations that goes on until the morning. They want to get in touch with you emotionally all over again. Okay? That's the energies of the person or your partner for November 2019. Let's see what your energies combining together Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus, for your partner or your potential love interest. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo. This could be your energy as well, but King and Queen of Wands is generally my Leo card, but because it's fire, this could be your energy. Together, some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius as well. Together, your energies combined with this individual is very, very powerful. And I feel like you know that it's powerful, Aries, because not only do you both bring to the table this very powerful sexual energy, and again, you see this person as your mirror. So if you're dealing with someone that is quite reserved, if your husband's quite reserved or your partner's quite reserved or your love interest is quite reserved, you can, I feel like within that if you connected, if you connected sexually, it will be dynamic. Okay, especially if you're dealing with someone that you haven't been intimate with already, because you sense their power, you sense that they are holding back, but if they were to unleash it, it will just be out of this world, right? And I feel like you and this person could be some sort of power couple. Like, yes, you mirror this person, but at the same time, what you lack, this person has, and what they lack, you have. So it will make a very powerful duo. You will both stand out in a crowd as well. Maybe you could stand out because of your differences, but people will admire you. And this person will ground you, I feel. And you will allow this person, especially, I feel like some of you are dealing with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, right? If you're dealing with this Earth sign individual, I feel more, yeah. If you're dealing with this Earth sign individual, I feel like they will ground you. They have a very grounding effect on you, whereas you will allow this person to be free to express their spontaneous side, their sexual side. Have fun, go out, enjoy yourself. Whereas with this person, they will want to open up your mind. Very stabilizing energy, I feel like you'll both bring to the table. We also have show simple acts of kindness. So the combined energy for yourself and this person is, there could be a sense of, I'm getting a sense of tug of war. Like what I mentioned before, you will want this person to express themselves. Like, come on, let's be more playful. Like, you're too rigid, you're too boring. And they'll be like, no, we can wait. Almost like I'm getting like some sort of father figure or like some sort of mother figure. Okay, going back to the Empress card. You may find like, yes, you're attracted to this person if you're male listening to this, but you may find that this person is too, wants to do everything by the book. And you may not see this person's point of view at times, and they may not see your point of view at times. So I'm getting a sense of tug of war. They're wanting you to be more, I feel in that case, they may lean on your side. You'll have, for some reason, because this card's in the reverse, I feel like, because it says show simple acts of kindness, and it's numbered 5 in the reverse. 5 is all about change. Two things I'm getting is that there's going to be a sense of resistance there. Like I said, I'm not backing down, and they won't, they'll say in their mind or say to you, I ain't backing down, and you'll say to them, I ain't backing down. So there's going to be some sort of tug of war thing there. But I definitely feel that you may have the upper hand. You'll be able to bring this person a little bit out of their shell. You don't have to be a recluse. You don't have to isolate yourself. You can still live in the 3D, is what I'm getting for some of you. You can still have fun. You're allowed to have fun. You're still young. That sort of energy. But there's going to be some sort of resistance on this person's part. And this person may view you as being selfish, and you may view this person as being selfish as well. And, almost undeserving of enjoying their life. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. And you may feel like you trying to get them to see your point of view is a simple act of kindness, and they may not see it, and they may feel like you're not grounded enough. I need to ground you. So there will be some sort of resistance there. However, I do feel like you will both make a dynamic duo. You know, I feel like you'll be the one in the driver's seat. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to this event, or we're going to go to this party, or we're going to have this for dinner. I feel like you're going to be in the driver's seat, whereas this person will resist it, but then they'll go along with it. You'll make this person see your sort of point of view, and in the end, they will agree to disagree. And then for some of them, they'll end up enjoying it. But there will be some resistance there. Okay, so let's take a look for the outcome for November 2019 for yourself and your potential love interest. Okay, some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius. We have Temperance card in reverse. So this is indicating to me that, you know, this is Sagittarius season, and with the Temperance card in reverse, it indicates that there's going to be some sort of lack of balance. And I did mention before, Aries, about you know, this sort of tug of war with this combined energies pile. So there's going to be some sort of lack of balance with yourself and your person. And I feel more so it's simply because you're both not going to want to back down or see each other's point of view, right? So I feel for my singles, if you are dealing with this Sagittarius energy or this earth sign energy, maybe a Gemini for some of you, a Gemini Taurus cusp, but definitely this Taurus, this Virgo here, okay? I feel like, and this Sagittarius energy, all right, or Leo, I definitely feel that I don't feel you'll express your feelings towards this person. You may feel as though the time is not right to emote, the time is not right to express, because yeah. And I also feel that for some of you, you may feel that there's, on one hand, yes, like attracts like. We do like each other, or I like them. I don't know how they feel about me, so I'm gonna just send my thoughts and hope, in the hope that they realize that I like them. But on another hand, it's like I feel you're going to hold back because you may feel like there's too much difference, and this person may feel as though you're both not on the same sort of wavelength in order to connect with you on a physical level. And when I say on a physical level, I mean to spend time with you alone, as in within a partnership, because I'm just focusing on the Temperance card in the reverse. This person may want to still keep you at some sort of distance with the Hermit card, because there's some sort of imbalance here. For my couples, or for those that are in a marriage, I feel like that I get that same sense of that imbalance here. You know, still wanting to, not finding the right balance, because someone still wants to be in the driver's seat and someone is going to resist. It could be your person or the other person. Let's see what else we have. And bearing in mind, we are going into Mercury in retrograde, so this could also indicate that, you know, lines can get blurred, communications can be, you know, misinterpreted. So this could also indicate, you know, us going into Mercury in retrograde, which is going into retrograde tomorrow. Okay, so I'll say that state your thoughts and feelings very clearly to your partner. You know, maybe say it as opposed to texting. You know, things can get lost in translation when we text. We also have rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks, and it's numbered 42, which is 6 in the reverse. Okay, for those of you that are in relationships, I feel like two things. For those of you that are in a relationship, I feel like yourself and your partner will be focusing on your relationship, and I do feel like there's going to be a strong emphasis of love making that's going to occur here, because I feel some of you, going back to the first part, are focusing on maybe trying to create a child, or just generally wanting to be passionate towards one another again, realizing that you didn't spend enough time with each other. And this is why the rest and relaxation card is in the reverse. So I do feel a heavy dose of a lot of love making. So there won't be a lot of rest and relaxation with the Temperance card in reverse. Temperance is all about balance. Not to say, and for some of you, it's going to be a sense of imbalance, you know, a sense of trying to be, you know, trying to lead the other and someone resisting it. But on another hand, this indicates to me that there's going to be a lot of physical activity, which, you know, requires you to use a lot of energy. Hence why this card is in the reverse and it's numbered 6. So to me, that equals to love, right? Partnership. For my singles, I get a sense of finding, you know, some of you may find that there's an imbalance in a connection with a potential. Although there's love there, but you may feel quite impatient and may feel like, you know, this person's not the one for me. Could be dealing with a Virgo or could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You may find that this person is not my soulmate. You may feel this person's not your soulmate. You may feel like you need to move away from this person, is what I'm getting. Because there's too much indifference between yourself and this person. So some of you may have come into the month with an idea of someone that you like from afar and someone that could be, you know, a potential partner. And the more you get to spend time with this person in the month of November, you realize that there's too much difference at the end of the month, right? For others of you that are in a partnership or a marriage, I feel like there's going to be a heavy dose of lovemaking. You know, not much rest time. You know, spending a lot of quality time alone to allow this to happen as well. So Aries, that was your reading for November 2019. I did not expect that, but have an amazing, amazing month ahead. Please take care of yourself. You know, despite this Mercury in retrograde, don't let it hold you back, right? And I will speak to you all soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.